you so much for joining me today. This is a really special video for me, and I'm so excited to share what I have today. If you happen to be new to this channel, my name is Tumi. I am a medical doctor and a dancer, and I create videos on holistic health, minimalism, plant-based living, especially raw veganism, basically my lifestyle. And I infuse it with my dance, and I love sharing this with you. If this is of interest to you, consider subscribing below. But this video is a really special and personal one, and my heart feels so full, and I'm excited to share with you that I'm pregnant. I'm about 23 weeks pregnant at this video, so over 5 months, and my sweetheart and I are so full of joy, and it's been such an incredible journey. And I thought that this video I would share a little bit about my pregnancy experience so far. When I was excited about womb-befesting a pregnancy and a healthy pregnancy, part of what I did was I went on YouTube and looked for like-minded women who were going through the pregnancy journey. And so I'm so thankful and grateful to share my own experience here in the hopes that it might inspire and empower other women to take on this incredible journey, if that is exciting in your heart. I'm 41, I'll be 42 years old, years young in October. And that's another reason I wanted to make this video, is that there can be a lot of fear around being older and pregnant. And I will start by saying that the journey so far has been incredible. It's been easeful and joyful, and it's also been a journey in surrender. And I'll share about that in a little bit. But I will share that my first trimester, I'm now in my second trimester, but my first trimester I experienced no morning sickness. I felt really energized. I was at the time traveling actually from Thailand. We spent a little bit, we conceived. We had our baby conceived, came into my body in Thailand. And I knew the exact day of conception because I've been charting my cycle for years. And if you're interested in that and how we naturally became pregnant and my cycle charting, let me know down below. I'm happy to make a video on my natural fertility planning. So we're in Thailand, we came to California, so there was some traveling, but I was able to root down. We were able to root down in one of my favorite places on earth, which is Ojai, California, for about a month and see some family also, which was really sweet. So first trimester, no morning sickness. I haven't had morning sickness at all during this entire pregnancy. Have been doing my movement practice that I love, daily dancing, running, jogging, swimming every day once we got to Croatia, yoga, the things that I've been doing in the past, I continue to do while adjusting as my body has been changing, slowing down a lot of things in terms of the intensity and in terms of the speed, really dropping into my body and honoring its changes. I do want to say that I have had a challenge that I want to share with you that might resonate with some of you who might be going through this or are excited again to create this experience. And that is the challenge of resting more, which is ironic because I really try to share with people and encourage them to rest. But it's interesting when you go through things yourself, right? So in the past, I would go to bed at 8:30, maybe 9, wake up at 4:30 in the morning and start my morning practice. And I've shared my morning ritual on this channel, so you can take a look at that if you're interested. Once pregnancy began, however, my body immediately wanted and desired more rest, especially sleeping longer. And I gave it to myself. However, I allowed myself more rest, but there was a part of me that wasn't truly happy about it. The morning time is such a special time. The early morning time is my time for such incredible creativity, and my mental focus is at its highest. So I felt like I was losing those hours. Excuse me. I felt like my work and my workability, my work focus really dropped. And my ego came and looked at me right in the mirror. And I had to really look at how I had really started over-identifying myself with the work I do. It's a little hard to share this, but I really want to say those words because I think the part of the beautiful journey of pregnancy is these revelations and the ability or the opportunity to surrender. And my sweetheart has been so amazing and has encouraged me to rest more, and I've been doing it with less and less self-judgment, and that's been a beautiful thing. So surrendering into the journey, really giving my body what it wants. And that's a good segue to my diet. So I've been raw vegan for over 8 years now, about 8 years now. And I told myself at the beginning of my pregnancy that I would give my body, no matter what my diet has been, whatever it really asked for, as long as it felt healthy and resonant with me. And during the first part of my first trimester, I just craved juicy fruits. I actually started not wanting a lot of nuts and seeds, which I've incorporated in healthy amounts in the past. But in the first part of the first trimester, the first probably 8 weeks, I just wanted juicy fruit. I was in Ojai eating tons of tangerines and grapefruits and oranges, fruits, lots of juicy fruits, as well as greens for sure. And then around my 10th week of pregnancy, so still within the first trimester, I got a craving or desire for vegan cooked Mexican food. And I haven't had this since before I was raw vegan. Even when I was eating cooked food, I don't think I was really into Mexican food, but it was very specific. And I took a look at it and I said, here's an opportunity to practice self-love and to allow myself to surrender and see. So I had about 3 occasions where I had vegan Mexican food, vegan cheese, vegan vegetable burritos, some corn tortillas, enjoyed it immensely, the experience, and really practiced as I did that, releasing self-judgment. Each time, however, I didn't feel good afterwards, and I didn't feel good physically afterwards. I really practiced releasing self-judgment around it, but I would have stomach aches, I would feel fatigue, no nausea, but just fatigue and stomach aches, which were things I wasn't experiencing before. So after about 3 or 4 occasions of that, I was done, and that was within about a 2-week period of time. And since then, I've been raw vegan. It's felt like the choice that feels the most joyful and easeful and supportive of me and my growing baby, our growing baby. And it's been easeful. I want to keep saying that. I keep giving my body what it wants, and it keeps asking for vibrant, living plant foods. So I will do a video. If you're interested, let me know in the comments below. I can do a video just on what I eat in a day pregnant, as well as the supplements. They're very few, but there are a couple of supplements I've incorporated into my regimen, into what I'm eating, as well as some herbal infusions that I've been loving. So if you're interested in that, leave a comment down below. I'll try to do that video soonish, within the pregnancy. So I've talked about movement practice, I've talked about food, talked about surrender, the most important thing. I read an incredible book called Women Who Run with the Wolves, a book I'd been wanting to read for years, and it just came to me during the pregnancy. An incredible book I would recommend to any woman in any stage of her life, pregnant or not. but powerful during pregnancy. In the past, I've read The Red Tent, which I also recommend during pregnancy. And I've also loved reading Creating Healthy Children by Karen Ronzi. So I've been reading a lot, but also poems, and creating and writing a lot of poems. So my self-care practice has deepened even more, and singing to our baby every day, incorporating chants more into my yoga practice, definitely dancing, and reading and writing poetry have all been part of this journey. That's what's coming up for me to share with you. I also will say it feels like a very special and sacred and, in a way, private journey. So as I share this with you, I also ask for you to hold space for me to share what feels comfortable to share for me. And I feel the love of this community already. And I just ask again to hold space for me, my sweetheart, my beloved, and our growing child within. I'm just checking in if there's anything else to share at this point. I think that's enough for now. We're headed literally tomorrow to the Canary Islands, where we're excited to root down and keep growing our baby and have our baby. So I'm excited to continue on this journey, and I'm excited to share more with you as things come up. And I'm excited to dance more with you, showing finally my belly. Thank you for allowing me the privacy to keep this private for as long as it felt good to do so. I send you so much love wherever you are in your journeys, and wherever in the world you are. If you enjoyed the video, please like and share with anyone who you think might benefit from it. I send you so much love, currently in Slovenia. Take care.